So now come to the bonding decisions. Now understand why you are doing the 5-step process. 5-step process is for you to go from PCOS to pregnancy. For us to get pregnant PCOS, we need the sperm. We need the sperm to come here. The goal is to have sex when you're making an egg. And an egg is going to be made only once a month, and it's going to live only for 24 hours, and we need to have sex during that time. Now that's what doctors do, right? Like, they will monitor you, they will control everything, and then they will tell you when the egg is releasing. But we don't want to do that, because all of that demands a lot of follow-up, medications, and stress. Instead, we are going to believe that we are making an egg anytime the egg is going to come, and we're going to get pregnant, and you're going to like tune into your body. So for us to do that, understand your husband, your partner is a human being too, just like you. Because most of the time our brain is in such a victim mindset where we think that everything is just happening to us. PCOS is just happening to us. He is behaving, he's smoking, he's drinking, he's on the phone all the time. He is a human being too. Just the way you are on the phone, he's on the phone. Just the way you are eating, he's smoking. So those are all numbing mechanisms. We eat to feel better, he's smoking to feel better. So anytime you see him drink or smoke, understand it's a lot of negative emotion. He doesn't know, his brain doesn't know how else to cope with it, so he's doing that. So he's a human being. He has the exact same brain like yours, which has 50% negative emotions, 50% positive emotions. That's how we roll. We're not supposed to have positive emotions all the time. Now, husband is a human being just like you. And every time when we are in that victim mindset where we think that why are we doing this, we are powerless. We don't have any power within us. We give him the power of everything. So shift the focus to why do you have him in your life? Why is he there? Like, especially when you're getting so angry, it might be difficult when you're like in the anger, but when you are like slightly better, you're not so angry, or the anger is just starting to build up, or you're just slightly irritated, that's the time you might ask yourself, why is he there in your life? You don't have to be with him. You can be absolutely without him. You can get a sperm from someone else, you can adopt, you can get a cat or a dog, you can do all of that, but you have him for a reason. What are your reasons? Like for me, my husband is there because I really like having a man in the house who's tall and who's there. He's just there around me. I like him in the bed. I like sleeping next to him. I like my daughter to have a father. I like the way he shows me a different aspect of my life, like possibilities, the alternate beliefs that he gives. We have similar upbringing. We are from the same caste, from the same culture. We speak the same language. So my brain has really done a lot of work around my husband, so I know my reasons why he's there in my life. So I have to keep bringing back, remembering that every time. Now, PCOS libido is low due to no ovulation. Understand that. So there's nothing, and also libido, like your desire, sexual desire, those feelings come from thoughts. Your thoughts are creating those feelings. So when you think the thought, PCOS libido is low due to no ovulation, you can still make that as a circumstance, and our brain still gives it a meaning. Does it give it a meaning that, I'm poor me, I don't know what to do? That has no power because you feel like a victim. Instead, okay, PCOS, I have low libido, I have less sexual desire because I don't ovulate, but I am working on it. I'm working on reversing it. Maybe I will get sexual desire, maybe I will like my husband, maybe I will want to bond with him. So those are the shift in thoughts that you have available, and you always get it. So be curious about what are the thoughts that you have whenever you are thinking of sexual energy. So we get to decide what that means for us, and you can always bring to coaching. Like, I'm very good at sex coaching. So if you are someone who has that as a big struggle, who thinks that a husband is a problem, or you are like somehow broken, you can't be fixed, please consider working on with me one-on-one, because That's where we go in depth with your problem, why your brain thinks that you are somehow broken and you can't achieve whatever you want. All right, and it's such a taboo topic, not many people really help you with it. So I can help you with not just that, but again, getting pregnant. So the goal is to have sex when you're making an egg. We don't know when you're going to make an egg. I don't want you to track that. I just want you to have sex every 2 to 3 days. Aim towards that. Stay aligned with the goal every day until it's achieved, because that's what is going to create the result, that I can get pregnant naturally. That thought that maybe I can get pregnant naturally if I do these 5-step process every day, I will get pregnant. So the type of bonding that you are going to work on, like, just recognize how you are connecting with him. Like, sex is the end point, but if sex is unavailable, even these are good enough, right? Like, did you text with love? Did you smile at him? Did you touch him? Did you kiss him? Did you just go and like do something on his body? Like, I will just go and like rub my lips on his cheek, because that's where there is no hair and it feels so good. And I will do that when he's sleeping, because it just feels so much fun. And it works for us. Like, I consider that as my part of bonding with him. Like, maybe throughout the day I'm angry with him, but in the morning times I will like to hold him, caress him, and he does that too. So kissing him, having sex with him, these are the type of bonding methods. And how often would you like to do? How often a day are you doing that? And how often would you like to do? And especially if you had sex with him, find out what was your thought which made you have sex with him. Like, sometimes it could be just like, I wanted it. Right? And you can practice that thought intentionally next time. All right, so that's it for bonding decisions.